Imagine you're about to spend real money on a Kindle, and you're staring at three options that all sound amazing, but they're built for completely different people.
One is a big, paper-like notebook you can actually write on. One is that same big notebook, but with color, so your notes and highlights finally make sense at a glance. And one is the smaller color Kindle that disappears in your bag, but still gives you color where it matters. In this video, I'm going to make the choice simple. No hype, just what each one is best at, what it's not great at, and which one fits the way you actually read and take notes. Quick reality check. The best Kindle is the one that matches your daily habits, how you read, where you read, and whether you annotate. Here are the three devices. Kindle Scribe with a 10.2-inch glare-free 300 ppi display, Kindle Scribe colorsoft with an 11-inch colorsoft display, Kindle Scribe colorsoft Signature Edition with 32 GB, wireless charging, and an auto-adjusting front light. Let's break them down in a way that actually helps you decide. First, the Kindle Scribe 10.2. If you've ever wished your Kindle could be a real notebook, this is that idea done right. The big advantage is the size. A 10.2-inch screen changes how you use it. Reading feels like a full page, and writing feels natural. The Scribe is built for three things: reading long sessions without distractions, taking notes like a notebook, marking up and annotating documents. One feature that matters more than people think: you can write directly in books. If you like to underline, circle, and leave quick thoughts while you read, that's the Scribe lifestyle. It feels like you're interacting with the book, not just consuming it. And when you're working with documents, you can import PDFs and mark them up directly on the page. So if you're reading contracts, study PDFs, meeting notes, or any document you want to comment on, this is the type of device that keeps everything in one place. Now, who should not get the Scribe? If you never write, if your notes are basically bookmark this and that's it, then a big note-taking Kindle might be overkill. But if you highlight, summarize, and write as you read, Scribe makes it effortless. Your reading and notes live in the same place. Another small detail that becomes a big deal after a week of using it is the pen experience. On the Scribe, the Premium Pen is designed to feel like pen on paper, and it works without charging or setup. That sounds basic until you use it every day and realize you never think about it. You just write. And because it's still a Kindle, you get that distraction-free feeling. No notifications pulling you away, no social feed, just reading, writing, and thinking. Now the second option, Kindle Scribe colorsoft, 11 inches. This is the I want the Scribe experience, but color changes everything version. Color is not just a cosmetic upgrade. Color changes organization. Think about how you naturally use colors in real life. Yellow for important, blue for look this up, pink for ideas. Different colors for different categories. The Scribe colorsoft is built for that. It's designed to deliver consistent color with every stroke, so you can separate ideas instantly, and with an 11-inch display, your notes are easier to scan at a glance. This is the Scribe for people who do one of these things. You read PDFs, documents, or study materials, and you want notes that are easier to review. You plan your week, organize projects, or brainstorm, and you want categories and structure. You highlight a lot, and you want highlights that are actually useful when you come back later. And what makes this model feel next level isn't only the color, it's the whole workflow. You write with a pen, and you can use AI tools to search, summarize, refine, and get insights from your notebooks, while still staying in that calm, distraction-free Kindle environment. Amazon also highlights performance details, like a quad-core processor for fast writing and navigation, plus a thin and light design, so you're not carrying a brick just because you wanted a bigger screen. Now here's the honest part. Color e-ink is about balance. You don't buy it expecting an iPad. You buy it for a calm, paper-like screen where color helps you organize. So if your goal is bright, glossy, ultra-saturated color, this isn't that category. But if your goal is a paper-like experience where color makes your notes, highlights, and organization better, then this is exactly the point. Now the third device, the Kindle Soft Signature Edition, 32 GB. This is the Take It Everywhere color Kindle. It's smaller than the Scribe models, and that changes the vibe completely. This one is built for daily reading convenience. Grab it, read anywhere, and enjoy color in the places where color actually helps. A few signature edition features matter in real life: an auto-adjusting front light, so brightness can adapt as your lighting changes, wireless charging, so you can drop it on a dock and forget it, and 32 gigabytes storage, so you're not worrying about space. And this part is important. The colorsoft has a 7-inch glare-free color display, and in Amazon's comparison, it's listed as 300 ppi for black and white and 150 ppi for color, so your regular reading text still looks sharp and color is there when you need it. So what does color mean on a smaller Kindle? For most people, it's two things. Book covers look better and make your library easier to scan. Highlights stand out, so reviewing saved passages feels more organized. If you read a lot of nonfiction, highlight a ton, or save passages to review, color highlights can change how often you go back to your notes. It makes your highlights feel like a system, not just a pile. Now, what is the colorsoft Signature Edition not for? It's not for heavy handwriting and full-page note-taking the way the Scribe is. It's a reading-first device. If your main goal is "I want a Kindle that replaces my notebook," you're looking at a Scribe model, not this. So, how do you choose between these three without overthinking it? Here's the simplest decision test. If your number one goal is reading plus writing long notes, and you want the biggest paper-like canvas, choose the Kindle Scribe 10.2. It's the best reader who writes device. If your number one goal is reading plus writing, but you want color to organize your thinking, study notes, project planning, layered highlights, choose the Kindle Scribe colorsoft 11. It's the best writer who organizes device. If your number one goal is reading everywhere with color benefits and you want premium convenience like wireless charging and auto-adjusting light, choose the Kindle colorsoft Signature Edition 32 gigabytes. It's the best daily carry color Kindle. Now, let's talk about real-world scenarios because this is where the decision becomes obvious. Scenario 1. You're a student or you're learning something seriously. You don't just read, you review, summarize, and return to your notes. In that case, the Scribe makes sense because your notes are part of the learning, not an afterthought. And if your brain works better with color, separating definitions, examples, and questions, Scribe colorsoft becomes even more powerful. Scenario 2. You're a remote worker or a creator. You read articles, PDFs, and docs, and you want focus without distractions. That's where the Scribe models shine. Scenario 3. You're a pure reader. You want comfort and simplicity. You read at night, on the couch, while traveling, while waiting. The colorsoft Signature Edition is the easiest to live with. Auto-adjusting light means you're not constantly fiddling with brightness. Wireless charging means you don't think about cables. Quick note on storage. It matters if you keep a huge library downloaded, but for most readers, screen size and comfort matter more. Also, pay attention to what's included, especially the pen on Scribe models. At this point, you probably already know which direction you're leaning, so here's what I recommend. Open the product pages and confirm the exact version, what's included, and the features that matter to you. I've put the 3 links in the description so you can compare them quickly without searching around. Now, before we wrap up, let's do the honest buy or skip recap. Buy the Kindle Scribe 10.2 if you want a big, crisp, paper-like screen and you're serious about writing directly in books and keeping focused notes. Skip it if you never write and you mainly want a small one-handed Kindle. Buy the Kindle Scribe colorsoft 11 if color will help you organize your notes, your highlights, or your work without giving up the calm, paper-like experience. Skip it if you expect iPad-style color or you don't care about color organization. Buy the Kindle colorsoft Signature Edition 32 gigabytes if you want the easiest color Kindle to use daily, portable, premium convenience, and a library that looks better and is easier to scan. Skip it if your main goal is replacing a notebook with handwriting and deep annotation, because that's a Scribe job. If you want to make the safest choice, the best move is simple. Check the links in the description, confirm the features and what's included, and choose the one that matches your real routine, not just what sounds cool on paper. And just to be transparent, as an Amazon associate, I may earn from qualifying purchases. It doesn't change the price for you, but it supports the channel. Alright, drop a comment. Are you write and study, color and organize, or read anywhere?